Hey everybody, welcome back. Between episodes, I relocked a few tiles, I think over in Novgorod it was. It's been a few days. And I also did a stream of the game as Rome, at least one stream of it. I'll be finishing it later. And that'll be going up on the YouTube channel after I'm done with this whole playthrough as Russia. So I've actually played quite a few matches of the game now since the previous time I recorded this. But you haven't missed anything in this file. I've just got more experience and more familiar with the new stuff. Also, you may notice that there is a blinking green light on the minimap, and in fact it's on this tile itself. I don't know why that is. I've never seen it before. It's making me a little bit uncomfortable, and we're just gonna move on. So, now that I've played a bit more, I know that it's normal for the AI to be super aggressive, especially in the ancient era, because there's no penalty for warmongering, and so even on lowish difficulties, the AI realizes it's a golden opportunity to declare a war. So, Battlecry will take that healing. We want to push back immediately, because what I've learned... Oh right, I have quick combat on now. Let me turn that back off for you guys, for those of you who want to see the new animations. There we go, just fixed it. So if you don't have walls yet, melee combat is very, very powerful against cities. So I think I want to actually really rush this. So we're going to try and push forwards really fast. I've also been thinking of victory types. A religious victory type would be fun to go for, because it wasn't in previous games, so it's showing you a new thing. And Russia's not bad at it, because we can spam out our lavras, which are unique holy sites. You can see one here. Looks beautiful. We do need the culture. We also need to get this city growing, which I want some trade routes to help it grow, really. But I also really want to get my faith going strong early for a religion. We'll have it start on the faith stuff. We're about to conquer some land anyway. But we do have the highest score in the game right now, mostly just through large empire, because of our large borders. I don't like those horsemen always spawning up there, but we need to take this city. Oh, they do not have much to defend themselves with. This is going to be easy conquest. And I hope you can't hear that plane flying really low over my place. Okay, so we can get some spare luxuries. We don't already have a plantation on this, do we? It doesn't look like we do. Again, it's really difficult to tell. We already have irrigation. Yeah, this is what the incense plantation looks like. So we have one here, but not one right there. We could also get the cotton, which we already have some there, but spares are good. We can sell spares. We could grab the incense, the cotton, and then get the deer for the good tile. I think that'd be a good use of this builder. We already have an iron mine. We're already building the oracle for our discounts. Yeah, I think that'd be a good use of it. Let's get them moving west. And we're trying to bring our swordsmen over there, up to the battlefield as well. Granary. We need to get that trader done. I probably should get more military right now, but peace be to you and yours. Hard to see another just as pious as myself. Okay, so his hidden agenda is likely that he likes people who produce a lot of faith. Well, just another reason why he's gonna love me. Large borders, lots of faith, that's Russia in a nutshell. Oh, sweet, are those barbarians? Barbarians are attacking them.
Not in having great possessions, but in having few wants.
That's amazing. The barbarians are attacked from the other side. That's gonna back me up so well. Alright, we gotta fight our way in here. Perfect. Okay, so we got them on both sides. Now those horsemen are probably gonna attack me next, so I actually need to soften them up. I want to make sure they don't mess up my swordsmen who are about to run in. And engineering for catapults is very tempting. We do not have horses, so horseback riding is not immediately very useful. Shipbuilding is not terribly useful right now. We haven't even started scouting the waters, let alone planning some kind of big attack on it. We don't really need mathematics at the moment, unless it leads to something we want right away. It does lead to military tactics. We do have a boost towards it. Pikeman would be a good idea. It is pretty strong. In fact, what's his strength compared to a swordsman? It is stronger than a swordsman, although it's about double the production cost. And it's more maintenance. Now, we can make battering rams already, can't we? Yeah, that just requires masonry. We could work our way to construction for siege towers. That way, our attacking meleans ignore walls, which is pretty powerful. And if we were to want to work towards that, we need horseback riding, which is really quick, and then to build a water mill to boost that, which we could definitely do. Okay, I think that's what we'll do. We're going to start working towards construction for siege towers. I don't think we need a catapult quite yet, but we'll want them soon. So he wants to peace out of this, but he's not willing to offer much because he knows he's in danger. I refuse. Now, I believe this is his only city, so this will actually be an entire civilization conquest. You can see he just started on walls. We gotta kill him before he gets those walls done, or else I'd love to run back and defend against this, but we gotta get this dealt with now. Alright, that didn't do much. Basically a sliver there. We need to do damage. And melee units attacking into a city with no walls and everything does a good chunk of damage. I was hoping for a little more. But we need to do something. It'd be nice if we had some more range attacks of bombarders. See, that one did a good chunk of damage. Was this friendship expired with Rome? Rome must remain Rome. So they don't want to be friends right now. They might ask for friendship in a little bit, though. It's not uncommon for them to say no to you, and then very quickly after agree to it. Okay, again, I want the culture, but we need the watermill to get the technology boost. And what was the boost for catapult again? Build an ancient wall, which is also something I want to do anyway. Okay, so...
Bravery is being the only one who knows you're afraid.
Great quote. Right, I don't want either of these, right? Actually, great general points would not be bad, but we want the great prophet at the moment. I might switch that in the future. Anyway, all they have to defend with is that warrior right now. They don't have walls, so they don't have a bombard attack. And I'd love to take the promotion, but we need this done fast. So right now, we just need to do damage. Don't give them an opening. Nice! Hey Kongo, I can't remember. Could you refresh me on history a little bit? Who declared war on who in this war? Who's the glorified barbarian? I don't know. Alright. With many scrolls and libraries in our campuses, we now begin to record the history of our empire. So we have a boost towards recorded history, which is a civic. I believe that's for having 2 campus districts, because we took one from him. We also have a watermill now, so that's our construction boost. Nice. That double boosted us. Which means we can actually switch from getting a watermill here. It's a lower priority to me now. Now I want the ancient walls more. Keep city. Absolutely. No warmongering penalty for keeping this city because we are so early in the game. Here we go. We have a 5th city. Is that our 5th one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We want a 6th one down there. We're probably going to get one over here in the future as well. In fact, let's get our settler tab. Yeah, I like this spot. Although, this isn't bad either. It'll take us a while to get to that, but we do start with a lot of tiles. I'll take this spot. So let's make a pin there. Right here. Yep. City. Did that thing again where I shift-tabbed in and out of the game earlier, so when I hit shift, it automatically brought up the Steam overlay. That's annoying. Yeah, get that spare amenity. Alright, we need to take care of this. So we're gonna have some people start going over there. Defeated, capital captured, and where do we need more housing? Moscow? Okay. So if we check out our victory tab here, it's F1 to check out all this stuff. We're leading in science. We're leading in domination, because we're, of course, the only one who has taken a capital so far. We're third for religion, which is reasonable. I don't think... I bet you someone's founded a religion. Yeah, 2 religions have already been founded by people who really rushed it. So they took divine inspiration and synagogue. Okay, I don't care too much about divine inspiration. Synagogue, I wouldn't have minded having, because I could use it to help spam great people. And that's part of my bonus is using great people to get tiles. Feed the world, I like that one. And pagodas, housing and faith. Alright, people are taking some ones that I actually quite like. But I'm sure there'll be plenty of good ones left for us. So if we look at our civics now, defensive tactics is boosted already. We've already boosted this as well. Recorded history. We could work towards feudalism to help with our infrastructure, because feudalism does mean that if you have 3 farms adjacent to each other, in kind of like a triangle pattern, each one is worth more food, and that's quite powerful. All you need is 6 farms to boost it, which is not hard to get, especially when you have 5 cities. Just need to get a few builders out. Games and recreation would get us to the entertainment complex, which helps with amenities to keep cities growing quickly. And drama and poetry gets us theater district. Now, I'm actually thinking drama and poetry first, because theater districts would help us catch up on our weak culture game. So, we'll go for that first. For production here, repairing campus I'd love to do, but it's going to take a long time, so let's repair the granary and the monument first to help the growth of the city, because I don't want it falling behind. It's going to be a good city. It's got great resources around it and everything. Probably going to chop a lot of rainforest and replace it with farms and stuff, because the Kongo make great use of rainforest tile. We're Russia. We don't make great use of it. I'm telling my city to really focus on growth at the moment. 5 turns before it grows, that's just fine. He's got plus amenity as well. So you rush up there fighting some barbarians, which must be a camp up here that's really being a pain in the ass. Oh, hey, a settler. That was probably captured by Rome or the Congo earlier in the game. Well, I'd like to capture it now and send it down here or over there. I also like a city over here.
A man on a horse is spiritually as well as physically bigger than a man on foot.
All right. First of all, run into there because you're hurt. And I'm actually going to send all of these troops, either than this guy, out east to deal with the barbarians, because that barbarian threat's really becoming an issue. Rome, let's talk. I want to make a deal with you. How much would you pay me for incense? It's really not much. I'm guessing you wouldn't give me your luxury, no. Probably because he doesn't have a spare. He only has 2 cities. This is odd. Usually Rome builds much quicker than this. In fact, all the AI I've been fighting on this difficulty build much quicker. This is King difficulty, right? Yeah, it's King difficulty, standard speed. Huh. And all the King matches I've been playing recently, they usually expand much faster than this. Look at that. He hardly has any fucking land. And the defense is so low. We're still ancient era, aren't we? We're classical. Yeah, we're classical era. We could rush him. More land for us. We could take the entire continent. Norway is so far north. Ooh. You're willing to give me the same trade that Rome wants to do, but also declare peace as I do it. But you know, this might be still considered an ancient war, depending on how they will look at things, because I got no warmonger penalty for putting down the Congo. The war was declared in the ancient era. If I never declare peace with Norway, would I have no warmonger penalty for taking them? And in fact, if we were to take over everyone on this continent before meeting any other countries from across the ocean, would they not know that I'm a warmonger? Because in Civilization 5, a country that you just met doesn't know if you're a warmonger or not. You have none of your old warmonger detriment. That's an interesting idea. You're friendly with me. I've got to consider this. I've got to really consider this. I need infrastructure badly. I don't want to wait too long before attacking Rome, because this is really passing up a golden opportunity. If I do. I gotta really think about this. Okay. You start healing. Ah, God, did that thing where it pulled me away. You start marching. What happened with my builder? There you are. God, I had him waste a turn. I hate that. In Civilization 5, okay, so I'm gonna explain this because I don't think I've had this problem yet in this playthrough. In Civilization 5, if you click on another unit before it automatically pulls you to a unit, then it would keep that one selected. In this one, and I hope they patch it, as soon as you click on, as soon as you end a turn of a unit, it doesn't matter if you click on another one you want to control in time, it will take you away from that one and towards another one. So if you've already made a moving decision, it'll give it to the new one and it'll be too late to turn it back that turn. It's ridiculous. I gotta kill these barbarians already. That did a lot. You know what? Keep you moving towards the camp, because these guys can finish off this situation. And I really want to upgrade my archer soon, because he's not gaining any net gain of experience until he takes his promotion. There we go. Finish you off. Hope I'll get a promotion from that so I can heal faster. Damn, no promotion. Here they are, and we got swordsmen against their spearmen. We can pretty reliably win. They've been spamming out people like crazy. I want to put a city up here. I want some cities over here. Man, we have so many opportunities. I also want to find that settler. I hope Rome didn't take it. We have housing problem over here. Yeah. Housing's going to be a bit of an issue. We got bonus towards games and recreation for our new construction skill.
The building blocks of the universe are fire, water, gravel, and vinyl.
Love it. So that actually, I do want engineering. How many turns do I have on the walls? 4? Well, if I do 4 turns on engineering, and then it boosts. Well, it actually only takes. Okay. Yeah. Now's a good time to do this. I was just doing a little bit of math on that. Wow, that's a lot of units up there, but they're weak. They're hurt. Attack. I can't let them keep spawning on me. I'm just asking for it to get worse. Okay, I was gonna send him out east to help there, but now I'm thinking I need to send him north and use him to scout out my enemy. Get a monument, because our culture output is not where I need it to be. More cotton. That's perfect. And he has one more use, which we'll use on the deer. Seoul, Amsterdam, and Preslav. Preslav will be a good ally for getting some more bonuses towards military stuff. Can I finish them off? Likely, yes. Alright, we've gotten rid of that problem. City over here wouldn't actually be bad. Okay, we need that settler hunted down. Hopefully we can box him into a corner. Oh man. He walked right to us. It's almost like he'd rather be with us than the barbarians. Perfect. Wish I knew whose it was originally. I'm curious. We can send an envoy. If we send one to Amsterdam, what bonus would we get? +4 gold and capital? We could use the money. There we go. We're getting the initial trade bonus with all of the city-states that we know. We're making an okay amount of money. If we were to purchase right now, we could purchase a battering ram, which wouldn't be bad. When attacking a city, attacking melee units do full damage to the city's walls. This is to help get rid of their walls without needing a catapult. It's basically for dealing with if the enemy puts up really early walls, if they really rush masonry. God, he's gonna pillage that. That's a shame. Okay. As for this settler, I don't urgently need this spot. That's kind of a future thing. That spot would get me cotton and iron. And it'd be my second iron, so I could start making iron units in every city. There's no place that jumps out at me as immediately mandatory. Like, there's nowhere I can go that would immediately get me a bunch of luxuries I don't already have access to. So, I'm not quite sure where I want to put it. So lava is tempting right now because I really want to get my religion game strong early. But we need the military for this conquest. Start on a siege tower. They've got a bunch of warriors, but warriors are not so dangerous anymore. God, deer camps are not the most amazing thing in the world, just adding a little bit of gold to the tile. Still, every piece of gold does count right now. They just pillaged it.
The poets have been mysteriously silent on the subject of cheese.
I really want to know what the Chesterton... Wait. I was gonna say, I want to know what the context is. Chesterton, is this possibly that Chester Cheetah or whatever? The mascot for Cheetos?
That if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Engineers believe that if it ain't broke, it doesn't have enough features yet.
Scott Adams, I feel like I know that name. Alright, I'm happy with oligarchy still. So we can get great writers, which we don't have amphitheaters yet, so we wouldn't get much out of. I want to keep working towards great profit points, though. So I'm pretty satisfied with what I have. We still have the builder rate, which I think is what I care about most right now, is really starting to improve my lands. First envoy you send to each city-state counts as 2 envoys. We actually don't need that anymore. I'd rather switch out to charismatic leader now, because we already have an envoy with every single city-state that we have an envoy with. So, no reason not to switch out to charismatic leader to build up envoys quicker. And extra production speed is still what we need. We have Bombard in that city now. That was our city garrison bombarding. We can kill this guy. Oh! Oh, cheap shot. He wasn't even looking. That was beautiful. Alright, and we can finish you off. Alright, we've cleaned up the barbarian threat. And I think I just want to send you down here. It's a high food spot. Won't be bad. Easy to get a trade route to. Okay. So I want to relocate you to my newest city up there to help get it growing really fast. I want that to be a production powerhouse right now. It doesn't have a ton of production potential because it's super high food, but we'll make it work. As for our next civic, we could do games and recreation really fast. That would lead us to our military training and our defensive tactics. Military training, production towards encampment districts and buildings for that district. That would help us modernize and raid double pillaging, double yield from pillaging improvements. Defensive tactics gives us double speed towards making defensive buildings, which is a very nice combo if you go monarchy and you want to get medieval walls up quickly for housing. And bastions, yeah, those are both purely defensive. We can also work towards recorded history. So campus adjacency bonus is double, which is pretty nice. Great library, which is a world wonder. Science, great scientist points, great works of writing slots. It's pretty good. Receive all ancient classic era technologies just instantly. It's mostly a thing you want to rush to catch up on tech if you have strong culture. Must be built on a flat land adjacent to a campus district with a library. We have theology here. Gets us an envoy right off the bat. Double holy site adjacency bonus. Mumbai Temple. Or Mombodi Temple, rather. 2 apostles. Must be built on woods adjacent to a holy site. And temple. Temple in general, great building. I think I want theology. And that helps me work my way to divine right, which is monarchy. Which is our first secondary government type, which is powerful. Really tempted to just get some military. In fact, I think I will get some more spearmen training, even if slowly. We need to repair our library. We can't let our science fall behind. It would only take us 2 turns. Our production in a lot of cities is woefully underdeveloped. Do we have the money now to actually get more builders? We do, and I think that's what I want to spend it on. I can't think of any units we really desperately need to upgrade. In fact, if we look at our technology here, the next big thing I'm looking at is machinery to get our archers to upgrade into crossbowmen, which is a reasonable jump up. That's 40 ranged strength with a range of 2, and that's up from 15, so we more than double our range strength by moving to crossbows. And crossbows are good. We could also go for apprenticeship, because that does give us industrial zones, which would help us with some of our problem. I really want a lot of trade routes, because that will allow us to do a lot of internal trade routes to help with our production and growth, which we need right now, because our tiles are underdeveloped, so we can help catch up through trading. There are a lot of things we could go for. Going for an early education wouldn't hurt to get universities. There are just so many things we could go for right now. Military engineering. You get military engineers. Medieval support unit requires an armory to produce, which is a pain in the ass because we don't have an encampment. Can construct roads, forts, and airstrip improvements. A lot of maintenance. It's good normally, but I don't think we'd get a whole lot of use out of it right now. Ugh, Alhambra, you were so good in Civ 5. What do you do now? Same bonus as a fort improvement. Must be built on a hill adjacent to an encampment. 2 amenities for entertainment, plus 2 great general points per turn. Not as amazing it used to be. Have government with 6 policies. Yeah, so if we go monarchy, we'll get a boost to castles, which gets us medieval walls, which will give us housing if we have monarchy. Okay, so I think machinery is what I want to start gunning for. And I'm thinking we just catch up on culture, maybe. Start getting monuments in our cities. It'd help our border growth as well. Okay, we desperately need him to heal, which is a shame, because I don't like things slowing down like this. Okay, we're trading, and I want production, but unfortunately all my places give it the same production right now, so I might as well go St. Petersburg, because it has the most food. Housing problem in Moscow. Right, they're pushing up against their limit soon. There's an encampment up there, good to know. A lot of warriors, but again, warriors are so much weaker than me now. It did that thing again. Cancel. Thank you. Oh, he wasted his turn. Great. We can claim a great person. It's a great prophet. Perfect. Let's found our religion.
Our populace has attracted a great prophet to our lands. Send this most holy person to our holy site and rejoice. For the time has come to found a religion for ourselves.
Okay. Let's found our religion. Let's move into our lava there and found religion. And we'll found that in a moment here. Watermill would get us more production, which we need, but we need the culture right now. I don't want to fall behind. Alright, so we have a lot of, you know, regular old religions. I can't rename the regular ones. I guess they found that too offensive doing that in the previous game. Okay. But there are also a lot of generic ones for if you want to found your own religion. I think for a religion, we're gonna found Ooh, there's so many good choices. Ah, I like that, the peacock. And we will be peacocking. I will name the... How long can I make the religion name? Dancing on Kongo's grave. Aha! Our beautiful religion. We're peacocking. We're showing off with our peacock logo. Dancing on Kongo's grave. Okay, so first we have our religion benefits here. So we, of course, have our pantheon of faster border growth. So Jesuit education is appealing to me. Campus and theater square district buildings may be purchased with faith. Considering we are going to be settling so many cities and building so wide, being able to use faith to buy infrastructure, like scientific infrastructure, is valuable. Shrines and temples provide 1 extra housing each. Since we're going to have a lavra probably in every single city, that's essentially 2 extra housing in every single city for something I would have done anyway. That's powerful. Work ethic, production for each follower, not a huge deal when you're building wide. Zen meditation, amenities for cities with 2 specialist districts, not a huge deal. We're going to build wide, so we're going to have a lot of amenities. And relics have triple yield of faith and tourism. Appealing, because we do have a relic and they're hard to find, and that would give us a huge initial faith and tourism bonus. But I think I care the most about religious community. So we're taking housing for every shrine and temple of our religion. So now we get to pick our second bonus. This is our first follower belief. So followers of our religion, whether they be of our country or others, will have this bonus. Building ones are always nice, cathedrals, meeting houses, where it's faith and another resource, like food, or production, or a slot for religious art. A mosque will make it so your missionaries and apostles have an extra spread, which is great. That's for if you're trying to win a religious victory, that's quite powerful. Makes it easier to spread a religion without having to spend as much faith. Watts give you science, which is very appealing to me. 2 gold for every city following this religion is alright. Stewardship. Each campus and commercial hub district in a city following the religion provides 1 extra science or gold respectively. Pilgrimage. Every city following this religion in another civilization and city-state gives you extra faith. Not bad. Tithe. 1 gold for every 4 followers of this religion in the world. That one can be powerful. That can be a real moneymaker. Tithe bonuses for city-states following your religion are 50% more powerful. Can be very good if you're making a lot of friends. This is another one for if you want to spread your religion like mad. Missionaries and apostles are 30% cheaper. We're going to have a wide country, and spreading a religion will be very easy with Holy Order, so that's appealing to me. Defender of the Faith, combat strength when within friendly borders following that religion. 30% extra faraway religion spread just naturally. That's pretty powerful. I remember that was a great one in the previous game. As well as being able to spread faster. Scripture, here we go. This one is identical to how it was in Civ 5, and this was one of those must-haves. Religion spread pressure is 50% stronger with printing, 25% stronger before that. Basically, whenever you're near a city of a religion, the people of those cities have pressure to adopt that religion. This makes that pressure stronger, so there's a more natural, constant adoption of that religion. And us taking it means no other religion gets this bonus. So our religion has a much stronger initial and constant pressure. That's appealing. I want Holy Order, but I think I'm going to go with Scripture. Found it. And that gave us an inspiration towards theology, which is great because we're already researching that. So we got that sped up a lot. We have founded a religion. We have Catholicism, Protestantism, and dancing on Kongo's grave. Dominant religion in 2 cities. Catholicism is dominant in 2 cities as well. We haven't met the player who made it. Yeah, pagodas and feed the world. That's a good combo, by the way. And Protestantism was Norway, dominant only in their capital city. We'll be able to squash that one pretty easily. We might actually win a religious victory. If we take the whole continent and go heavily into faith production, no one will be able to catch up with us. Alright, so we of course have St. Petersburg because that's our holy city. And it looks like it also cropped up in Novgorod because, probably because the faith district with the Lavra there. And we can immediately purchase our first missionary. Next turn, we can have him start spreading the religion to all of our own cities to make sure they're all on the same page. But that's a good endpoint for this episode. On the next episode, let's get a good shot of our people on our capital here for the screenshot of the video to show that this is the big religious episode. On the next episode, we start to really spread our religion and look to go to war with Rome. Until next time, have a nice day.